But not it wasn't in no pixel, right? All right. We gotta hash this out. What is your problem with me? Because you know, I woke up this morning, I thought everything was good, and you know, I got Vinny breathing down my neck. Like, I need to know what is the issue, so you're not going to HR and saying a bunch of shit.
I mean, I don't really got an issue, all right? I mentioned it in passing. I didn't think that it was gonna go to a fucking HR office, okay?
Okay, let's not downplay this, okay? Because when you was in the
No, but
HR
that's
office,
it. That's it.
you was inciting all these things, and you wasn't saying no, I didn't mean it like this. You were like, yeah, you was happy when I got the hours suspension, whatever. So I need to know, what is your problem with me? I get
Well, I'm
cranberry.
not happy that you got the suspension hours because my
Thank
main
you.
problem, okay, so is I feel like you're just not like giving it the proper um you're not treating it proper serious, this whole thing with the diner. That's all.
And what made you come to this equation?
I don't know. Like, I get that you don't think as an owner you should be working, but we are just not as big as you think you are. This diner is not the only place that people go to. We still get fucking bad reviews on Twitter. We still get like, you know, other places have way more people going, you know, way more customers than us. And we're kind of it's just kind of difficult right now. Like, we're still trying to get it up and running, and
So I don't understand. Like, okay, all right, okay, that's cool that you feel that way. I respect that. But what's with this whole like I don't want what, like, you know, I tell you I want a meeting, and then you're basically telling Vinny all the meetings I run out of, or I leave you and stuff like that. Why wasn't
I
this
mean, you left me
expressed?
today. It was fucking
Okay,
disrespectful, man. What are you talking about?
okay, we had a meeting, and then I said, okay, let me go inside and sell this car.
You said, okay, we gotta finish this. Give me 5. I'm gonna run in. And then you came back, and then you hopped in Nix's car, and you said, give me 30. I'll be right back. And then you said, oh, I'll be right back. Let me jump in. I'll give me 5. Oh, I have a B plus. Do you wanna do it? And I thought that you were gonna come with us, and you didn't. And it was just mad fucking disrespectful. Like, you have like no fucking idea and like no respect for my time. Like, all I do is sit around and wait for you to call me or hit me up. Like, I don't got anything to do. It just felt disrespectful. You know, that's it. It's not deeper than that.
So you felt that way, and I'm not gonna excuse your feelings, and I understand that, but you know, why haven't you picked up the phone to tell me this? Why am I getting
I
punished
mean,
for this?
I have called you, and yesterday I understood that you were around, but you know, I didn't get any call, anything back. Like, I assumed that you were busy, and you know, like Curtis called me. He was like, "Oh, I just wanted to check." I'm like, "What did you want to check?" He's like, "Well, if like Zoe was on the phone with you or someone else." I'm like, "Well, I could have told you he's not with me on the phone because he doesn't fucking call me." Like, in a sense that, you know, we had that conversation before. You do call me, don't get me wrong, but like in the last few days, like, I understand you've been busy, and that's all good. And you had to like catch up. It's all good. I'm chill with that. You gotta do what you gotta do. But like, what happened today was just like, you called me, you said like when you're free. I said okay
You're saying it's
now.
all good, but then continue to say how it's all not good. So which one is it? That's all I'm trying to say. Like, if you're gonna be, you know, you need to be. If you're gonna be transparent, be transparent. If something bothers you, that's fine. Like,
It's so good
but you
that you
saying it's
need
all
like
good, but then continue
it's
to
so
say
good that
that.
you need a day to catch up. But then when you call me for a meeting and you ask me when I'm free, make sure that you're free. If you accept when you say like, yeah, let's meet now, make sure that you're free as well. That's all I'm saying. because we haven't had the chance to like catch up, right? Like that was the whole point.
So it sounds like this could have been talked about instead of me being a whole day suspension.
Well, I didn't think that he would fucking do an HR meeting because I didn't file an official complaint about it.
Yeah,
But I guess he
I'm gonna
thought
go
that
tell
is something that needs to be
I'm gonna
like
go tell the
discussed.
cops my car's stolen, but you know, I didn't write a report.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's you think a cop's just gonna be like, oh, write a report? He's still HR, right?
Well, they wouldn't write the report for me.
At the end of the day, Reyna, you know, I see your point, and I respect your point, and you know what? I can understand why you feel this way, right? But you also don't look at your actions and what you do. And you know, every action has a reaction. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to put it on you because there is some stuff that, you know, I can, you know what I mean? But you're telling me I don't call you, I don't do this, I don't do this, but
No, you do.
I call you,
You
I
do.
make sure you're good, and every time I do, I get the, you know, the nonchalant, you know, the here and there, blah 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 blah. So I said, okay, cool, you know. So that's you know, so you did this, not me. He's gonna go off. Watch.
I did this. What by mentioning that I felt this like I didn't even say that. I said like, you know, by saying Zoe like dipped on like at the end of the meeting to like do other stuff like on 3 different occasions and then send me off to do his boost.
First of all, I didn't send you off to do a boost. We did a boost together, and we both got paid. And you
But
like
you weren't with us though.
you like boosting. That's what you do all the time. You're boosting, right?
I mean, I don't enjoy it particularly, no.
You're always boosting, all right? That's what I
mean,
see.
I'm always boosting on the side when like, you know, in between things
there
I
more
go
of
and
this?
do a boost, yeah.
Is there more chicken? Listen, you're always boosting. Every time I ask you, hey, you want to go?
That's not what I said.
You want to go do something you don't want to do. Then you come because you've had these same complaints to Cammy. So these complaints are not new. But this is why I say you gaslight, because when I say, Reyna, let's go do something. Oh no, I gotta do this, and then I see Reyna doing other shit with other people. So I said, okay, Reyna don't want to chill. She don't want to do stuff with me. But then you go tell Cammy, oh, Zoe never wants to do stuff with me. Zoe never calls me. Zoe does this. Zoe does this. Zoe does this.
I mean, you want to do it at your time.
That's the
right?
problem.
And when the
That's
time
the
doesn't
problem.
match,
That's your problem. That's what you're always trying to prove. You're like, well, he don't want to do it when I want to do it, or he always wants to do it on his time. So I'm gonna be like, you're gonna be like stubborn and just say no to say no. Like if I can't do it, it's because I genuinely can't do it. You'll just say no to say no to be like, yo.
Oh, okay.
You don't notice that about you?
No, I don't.
You literally just admitted it in the thing. You're like, well, you always want to do stuff on your time, and it's not gonna work like that because you feel that way, and I genuinely don't feel that way.
My time is always like, it's also like occupied with things, right? So if you call me and I'm busy with something else, I'm gonna tell you I'm busy with something else. I'm not gonna just disregard you and say give me 5 minutes and then like,
listen, Reyna,
fuck off, you know.
You always, you know what, and you know what I liked about you, you know, before, like if I call you, you know, you'll be there. If I need something from you, you'll be there, and that was always, you know, that's one thing I appreciated about you, you know. So I don't know where this animosity and this change of, you know, character came from all of a sudden, you know. You just switch.
It's not very sudden. We went in business together, and I'm working my ass off. And I'm sorry that you don't see it, and you think that I'm like not doing shit.
Listen, I'm not saying you're not doing shit. You do a lot, and this is why I want to go in business with you. Right.
So when I have some time off the diner, and I got like plans, and I have like things to do, and then you call me at the end of my day, you know. Like it has happened that, you know, you would call and I would just not be available. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Like it's a mismatch.
Oh, and there's nothing wrong with that. My whole point is not complaining that, but
Right.
at the same time, you have this thing where you think I have this. Well, Reyna's supposed to do what jump when I say jump, or Reyna's supposed to do this when I say this, and
Oh
that's
no.
that's not
No,
that's
I'm
that's
no. I don't expect you to, do what I fucking say. Like I don't want you to
no,
do
no, no,
it.
no. You think that I think that about you, which is not true. But if I'm saying, if you express concerns to me and say, hey, yo, we had like the Zaddy Angels, and you're like, yo, we don't even like chill anymore. We don't even do all of these things no more. And I'm like, oh shit, you know what? Reyna's right. Hey, Reyna, let's go do this. Let's go do this. And then you say, nah, I got some shit to do. And then I'm like, okay, cool. And then I ask you another time, and you do the same shit. Well, how is that promoting me to, like, it's basically telling me to not ask. So
Well, no, I get it. I get that, but this is a conversation not about that. Like I have no problem with the fact that you like wouldn't feel like reaching out to me. I get that. I get that I said no on multiple occasions. I understand it. What I'm saying is
Team
with the
Reyna,
work, with the diner, it was just, a little.
the diner shit. Listen, I'm making moves with the diner. I'm making shit happen. I'm making shit shake. You do what you're good at. I do what I'm good at. Okay, like you are
Okay,
trying to turn me into an employee. I'm not an employee. Okay, I can do what I can do when I'm there. I make sure shit's done, but at the same time, like what you're looking at me to be there is not. Like I'm not gonna be a worker. All right. I'll come in. I'm gonna make sure the place is there. Make sure the right people's in check. I'm gonna make sure like the events are planned because we want to do an event once a week. I'm gonna make sure the business is like running. Yes, if no one's working and it needs stuff doing, I'm gonna do what I need to do. But I'm not gonna just be sitting in a diner for 6-7 hours working there. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
I'm not asking you to.
And this is, we've discussed this before. We're gonna thoroughly get employees. We talked about this today, and we're gonna vet them out properly, and that's it. And we discuss stuff. You've been doing a lot of work. I don't take what you're doing and say you're not doing a lot. I see you doing a lot. I check the emails. I don't, but I know you are. Huh?
Did you?
I checked today.
Okay.
And yeah, we make shit shake, you know what I mean? And if there's an issue, we handle it. But you keep going to HR and get me suspended. So now I got 2 hours so that I can tell you what to do. And I'm going to be real. What I'm going to tell you to do, you will never tell HR off me again. Let's go.
Well, I'm not telling you to do shit, to be honest.
Well,
like,
hey, I'm telling you to do shit.